When you face a guy like Chris Jericho, who's wrestling into his late 40s and doing it so well at a really high level, does that motivate you to maybe follow the same path? How long do you see yourself wrestling? Could you see yourself into your mid to late 40s, or do you see yourself maybe wrapping it up a little earlier than that, or maybe a lot earlier than that?
I mean, Chris Jericho, he was the original guy that I modeled my own career after. So, it would be almost semi-poetic for it to end in the same manner as well. I mean, I never see myself in the near future starting up a rock band or anything like that, but I do really respect that Chris Jericho branched his own brand out, and he did so many other side projects. I mean, he has not only a rock band, but he was on Dancing with the Stars. He had his own comedy series. He wrote an article for metal bands and stuff like that, reviewing albums and such. So, in terms of what I'd like to accomplish as champion with New Japan, it's a lot like that. And E3 was a first big step. Not only working and collaborating with WWE, but just having a presence there and something that wasn't just strictly wrestling related. That's exactly what I'm looking to do. It's not just to carry the belt out for every single house show and wrestling related show that New Japan has to offer. I don't think as a champion, especially a world champion, that should be my first and foremost concern. We have such a deep and talented roster. I think the house shows will be fine with those guys. I think it's my job to bring more eyes to the product, and with the skill set that I have, I do believe I'm well equipped to not only do just what's required in the ring, but outside of the ring as well.
In a bit of a follow-up there, I know that you moved up from the junior heavyweight division, and I remember your promo where you kind of said, whether it was rooted in truth or not, that you had kind of starved yourself to keep yourself there. It's been a couple years since you moved up. What are some of the things physically that have changed for you? Are there things that maybe you couldn't do before that you can now, and vice versa, things that you were able to do when you were lighter that you're not able to do now?
Oh, you mean just physically?
Yeah.
Strangely enough, anything, I have increased my training to the degree where there is nothing that I can no longer do. I'm not limited whatsoever. I mean, maybe I've lost a little bit of quickness, and that's just going to come with extra poundage on your body and on your frame. But I mean, a lot of people don't know is that during my time as junior heavyweight, I was actually struggling with kind of a neck-related injury that was at risk of getting really bad. So I was being very careful during my title run, and it wasn't really sort of full power Kenny Omega like I'm able to show these days. So I'm actually a better athlete and more healthy as a heavyweight right now.
Curious as to what New Japan thought of the E3 matchup, and did you have to get clearance from them to do that with WWE talent?
I had cleared I had cleared the E3 appearance months and months and months previous to us actually appearing, and I don't think they really understood the nature of how it would play out. But since then, our president had changed, and I kind of wanted to bring him up to speed to make sure that, he was, even though I'd already gotten the permission to do it, and that was sort of, that's all I needed. I wanted to make sure that I was being transparent and that he knew everything about what was going on. And when I kind of told him the details and how it would play out, he was all for it, and he was really excited for how it would work. And I really feel that it came off successfully. And even though I haven't spoken to him about it since because I've been in other countries, I can't imagine anyone's mad right now. I think the president loved it. And as for other people, I don't know. But the president's the main guy, so happy about that.